Welcome, everybody, to another week of Friday Night Conquer, week 3 here. How are we doing?
Yeah, man. Week 3, baby. It's time to get it going. Another week, another Friday in the books.
It's always a good day for some wrestling on a Friday.
Oh, for sure. It's also a good day to be done with work.
Yes.
Because it was brutally destroying me this week.
Yeah, I very much feel that.
But, yeah, sorry that it's not fun commentary, but here it is. This you get what ever comes out of my mouth, I guess.
We got commentary.
Yeah, this is commentary, technically. And up first, for our opening match, we've got Damian Boone. He is from New York, weighing in at 245 pounds, standing at 6'2". It's a pretty big man.
That is a hefty dude.
That is a hefty dude. Look at him. That guy could break me over his back like Bane. Yeah, not his back, his knee is what I meant to say, but probably break me over anything, to be completely honest. Yeah.
Probably bench press
Either
with a
way.
pinky.
Yeah, he could definitely hit me with that gorilla press very easily. But I guess we'll see if all those muscles stack up to skill, you know?
Yeah, can those muscles perform, or are they just for show?
Yeah. Is he a shower? Or, well, you know the rest.
All right. Next up, we have the one and only, coming in from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Mike Day. Coming in at 5'10", weighing 220 pounds, and he is one half of Salvation.
Yeah, man. I always like the theme. I don't know. Big fan. What can I say? I'm a big fan of this guy. I really hope the best for him in general. And that's not biased at all. Not in any way, shape, or form.
No, we try to stay as neutral as possible.
Yeah,
here.
this is completely in the middle right now.
No way to.
Actually, you know what? I hate this guy. I'm changing my opinion completely.
He said actually we are biased, but the opposite
Yeah, actually,
way you
we're
would think.
completely biased, except I actually hate every single person on this roster with a burning passion.
Fair enough.
Yeah, that'll teach them to have fun and join our league.
All right, well, let's see what kind of performance we got of these two.
Yeah, I mean, looking at 0-2 right now from Mike Day, so not off to a great start. I don't know, has Damian Boone shown up yet? Is this his first?
Damian Boone was in the Week 1 Superstar Showcase. I believe he faced Ace, not Ace Adams, just Ace.
Yeah, Ace Classic, I guess.
And I think he came out with a win.
Nice. We like that. But that was kind of a weird way that his leg just moved, but you know, what can you do? Oh shit. I
Going for the
I'm
submission.
always surprised. That's the rear naked choke, cross jacket, kinda.
Throwing some bows to get out of there.
Going for a submission a little too early there, I think. Might come back to bite him.
Oh.
So far, that has come to fruition, yeah.
Throwing some stomps in there.
Throwing some stomps on him. Rolling him over. This is,
Oh,
nope. That would definitely knock me out.
yep. Those are big knees.
Yeah,
Big
big
man,
knees
big
from
knees.
a big man. Big man, big knees. Yes, sir. Oh, shit.
Manhandling.
That's insane. Oh my god. Oh, look at the taunts. I always love seeing the different taunts, to be honest.
Everybody's got their own little spice to throw in.
The audio is kind of crackling for me right now, but it's all good. I can They're not talking, so you know.
You can make out some sounds. It's all
Yeah,
audience.
they can. The audience is talking. If you actually cut the audio, each and every person has individual lines of dialogue. That's the kind of detail-oriented company 2K is.
Very much.
Right into the steel steps, too. I'm neglecting my commentator duties right now by talking about the game creators.
No, we're fourth wall happy here.
Yeah, a little too fourth wall happy right now. I'm ruining. Holy shit! Bad move into a devastating power bomb.
The strength of
Going
Boone
for
is
the
kind of insane.
submission here. Submission on a submission specialist is kind of a bold move.
Oh, reverse that pretty quick.
Into a pin. Not even a count. Not even a count on that one. He's going for a submission again. His foot is
Caught on the rope.
literally hooked in the ropes. He's
held that
just
submission
completely in
bouncing
the
on the
ropes.
foot.
Yeah. That was insane. Oh, here it is. This is a
Oh man,
fade to black.
the knee to the
Now he's stalking him. Yeah, knee to the head. Brutal finish. And here it is. That's Nightfall,
man.
baby. Tough to break this one, but we'll see.
locked in. He's gonna tap. He's tapping.
It is. That is the first victory that we have seen
Mike Day
from
breaks.
Mr. Day here.
Breaks
Breaks the streak. Yeah. He could never be the Undertaker, sadly. But even the Taker went down in the end in a very controversial way.
That is very
So,
true.
On to match number 2.
Let's see.
We've got a returning face, King Cold, who I haven't really seen much of since week 1, but he had a pretty good start, showing up on the cover of a magazine for us. I actually kind of like the theme.
It's a very different theme than I think we have in the rest of the league.
It's very smooth, very like R&B, classic R&B, and
Different.
yeah, everyone else has very like intense sounding stuff.
We're all trying to be intimidating with our music, but I think he's trying to be less intimidating.
It's trying to be
with
suave,
Yeah.
and that is for sure. I would not call this an intimidating soundtrack, but that's not necessarily the vibe. That's not the vibe of his entrance either. It's very chill, very laid back, and that adds up to the name, Cold.
Cold as ice.
Cold as ice. Do you like the jacket? Not gonna lie.
Jacket's pretty nice.
Kind of jealous. Wish I had that jacket.
We're back with King Cold's opponent for the night, making the dramatic entrance as always.
That intro will always confuse me. Actually, in our first take before this had an issue, I literally said, "What the hell's going on right now?" But luckily, I know what the hell's going on now. For them, still don't really understand the camera, but it's interesting.
But for King Cold's opponent, we have Ace Adams.
Ace.
From your darkest fears, coming in at a height of 6'2", weighing 228 pounds.
I was trying to figure out what suit of card is on his shoulder, because I was going to say the Ace of Spades, which is on his back, of the jacket. But I am clearly showing that I do not know anything about poker. I'm a blackjack kind of guy, so...
Yeah, I like blackjack.
I cannot count higher than 21, and I never will, so... Yeah. That is my... That might date the video a little bit.
I always like Ace's get up though. Has a very like highly themed bit here.
I do agree. It's pretty epic.
Got the big smile on his face as well.
That Batman who laughs kind of vibe.
Yeah.
Can we say that? Can we acknowledge like
Other entities?
media, other like copyrighted characters? I don't know if that's allowed.
Screw it.
We'll find out. DC, please don't sue us. I know that you probably are never going to see this, but just in case, you never know.
Be nice to us.
Yeah, be nice to us. Actually promote us, because we're giving you free publicity right now
Yeah.
for all the millions of subscribers that are watching.
Oh,
Oh,
coming
shit.
in the hands immediately.
Yeah, literally throwing hands immediately. Struggling right now. Oh,
Got the wrist.
yeah. I always like the hair on Ace over there. It's not a style I would ever wear, but I can appreciate it, you know.
I like it. I don't like it, but I like it.
I like it on someone else,
Yeah.
but I can appreciate the artistry of it. Oh, that was a very strange almost like a 180 whip. Misses the kick, which is a bit
Runs straight
unfortunate.
to the
for him.
ref.
Oh shit! And here come the punches. He's going for a
Oh,
casket drop.
That was an interesting land.
Springboard casket drop. I feel like that would hurt pretty damn bad for both people involved.
Yeah.
But oh,
Needed the
definitely
check.
Ace is almost like a jack of all trade, from what I gathered. What the hell was that? That was
Ace of all
insane.
trades.
Yeah, ace of all trades, not a jack. But he going for, is this a sharpshoot? No. Surfboard stretch into a, that wasn't as impactful as I was expecting, but
Yeah. Thought it was gonna
still
be at least-
painful for sure. Yeah, I thought it was gonna be a stomp on the back into that, but oh, he's still going, stalking around. See,
Getting him up.
King Cold can't seem to, holy shit.
Another kick to the head.
Yeah, these are brutal. That was pretty impressive, the moonsault. He's kind of like a striker high fly combo, from what I can tell. I don't know what his...
Ooh,
Oh, Swanton Bomb. The finisher of someone who I'm not going to say. That is really,
Really cool.
really cool guy, but I can't say his name. Just in case. And here comes the pin. Nope, not even one. King Cold struggling to find an offense here, but he's still in it, and there's always a chance.
He's wearing down the limbs.
It's an effective strategy. If you can't lift something, you probably can't win. Like, can't slam someone. Oh shit. Another surfboard there.
He got the guns.
Yeah, it's a rifle. Drop kick to the back of the head right there.
Going up.
It's going middle rope, it looks like.
Oh.
Springboard.
Another moonsault there.
He loves these moonsaults.
Take out of two for King Cole.
He's certainly wearing him down, but one finisher is all it takes.
Ooh.
And that, I don't think that was one of his finishers or a signature, but either way,
Oh, the
hard
knee.
landing on that one. That one is, that's the, I think he called it the blackjack knee. And it's enough to put him away. That's how he won the last match last week too. There is that dubstep we all know and love for the winner of the second match.
It's a banger.
It is kind of a banger. And here is our third match of the night. We've got our first women's match with Megumi making her return from last week after a pretty brutal win for her.
Yeah, I think when she came out, we kind of underestimated her because of the size difference, but
Yeah, she's definitely on the smaller size. And for those who missed last week, weighing in at 102, 5'6" from Thailand. She is probably one of the smallest women on the roster, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I believe so.
But at least weight-wise. But clearly proved that she could take down much bigger opponents with someone who is a good foot just about taller than her and 100 pounds heavier, so...
Yeah. And
got the skill.
As her opponent tonight, we have Lady Kim. We saw her in the Superstar Showcase. She's coming in at 5'5", weighing 122 pounds. So there's not as much of a weight difference in this one. She is also coming from Vancouver, Canada.
Canada. Whoa.
Welcome to the States.
Yeah. Welcome. Wait, is that where this one is? I missed that at the beginning.
I believe so.
Where are we right now? What's happening?
Where am I?
What's going on? Yeah, this should be an interesting one. Lady Kim over here, always looking like she kind of just got out of the shower, to be honest, with the hair.
Yeah, she's got the shiny look going on. With the big shades.
Nothing wrong with it. Yeah. Very specific vibe, for sure.
Yeah.
But very grandiose, definitely.
Yeah, I agree. But we will see how these two competitors come out and perform.
Yeah, it's time. And off to a rough start with a full combo, which comes right back.
Megumi coming in, holding that wrist and just getting as many blows as she can.
Gonna grab the finger here.
A double knee.
Ooh. Almost like the an insult to injury right there.
Ooh. Throwing a little taunt out there.
Another lockup. Just getting shoved away. In the corner now. Oh, not a good place to be. Kind of interested to see where this goes, though.
Oh,
guillotine?
Leg drop.
Yep.
Sending her to the outside.
Kind of a statement there. But the ref grabbed the ref for some reason, I guess. Still got the clothesline, though. Going for a submission here, I think.
Oh, yeah, got the fingers again.
They're really loving going for the fingers on this one. Which is fair. I don't like having my fingers broken, so
yeah,
I could say most people probably don't. Forearm to the back of the head.
For the pin.
Don't think this is it.
No, barely a 1 count.
She's looking frustrated on that one.
Another springboard moonsault.
But a moonsault. We've seen a lot of springboard moonsaults this week. Struggling back to her feet. And
yeah,
a big clothesline.
Seems to be a popular move.
There's that patented taunt right there. Into a oh shit.
Shit. With 4 hands.
Yeah, just palm striking away. Now getting back with some forearms. Could be a little bit of a momentum swing that we're looking at here, potentially.
Ooh, a chop.
Trading blows.
Back and forth. Here we go.
Knife edge chops. You know that can't feel good.
Oh, she's asking for it.
Oh, shit. Slap to the face on that one. But I guess that's when you ask for it, that's what happens. Punch to the face. And another. Starting to look like they're both wearing each other down a little more here.
Yeah, they're looking a little tired.
Oh, still going back and forth. Punch there. And just hammering away. Let's see who comes out on top here. Kind of interested. Megumi, not looking good. Into a snap suplex? No, into an arm bar.
Rope break.
I thought that would be a rope break, yeah.
She's going up.
Going up to the top. Stumbling back to her feet. Into a
Nice
big
drop
drop
kick.
kick. That was pretty devastating. She's stalking her now. This could be a finisher she's looking for. Yup.
Looking to
I
finish
believe
it.
that. Yeah, I think that was a finisher right there.
She pulls out the
And that
win.
it is. Pretty devastating there for Megumi, who made such a good debut.
Yeah, I mean,
But-
hey, you can't win them all, you know.
So true. But I think Ace Adam currently only undefeated character on the roster. I'm not sure. I'd have to look at the stats, but it sounds right to me.
I believe so, actually.
Speaking of Ace Adams, here is Ace Classic
Yeah.
from before. He's got a pretty solid theme here, and I definitely like the vibe. The red smoke and all that.
This song
Once again, a
definitely
camera that will
sticks
confuse
in my
me.
head.
Let me
Should
let's
be
see.
a good match, though.
Yeah, waiting for him to jump out here.
When will he appear in the smoke?
He actually comes out from under the ring, like through the middle of the ring, like Kane.
Just rips through the
Wait, I can't say that. No. Restart the video. That was no. We're back. This is Ace Classic, as I'm going to refer to him as. He is 6'2" and 245 pounds, fighting out of New York. Once again, a pretty impressive size for someone like that. He has an interesting entrance here.
Very animalistic.
It matches the tattoos, I would say, for sure.
Yeah, I would agree. He's got a good fit.
He's got the tiger tattoo.
Got the biker jacket.
Kind of like kind of got like the tribal tats on one arm. But
Very
I like it.
stylistic.
I'm into the aesthetic, yeah. The hood, which I imagine a leather hood would be, or denim maybe. Probably not very comfortable, so I would understand why he's taking that off when he gets in the ring.
Yeah, I don't think I could fight in that, but it's for the aesthetic, for the entrance, you know.
Yeah. Well, I mean more specifically, I don't think I could wear that in general
Oh yeah,
for more than like a minute at a time.
fair enough. I feel.
But here he is. He's doing some crazy shit, but I kind of like it. Did we have to censor that last week, actually? I can't remember.
No.
No? Alright. Well,
If
cool.
we did, I didn't. So,
Cool.
okay.
You're getting the uncensored, uncut, edgy version of this.
This is the raw version.
Yeah, raw. Make sure, actually, this is the censored version. Make sure to go to our Patreon.
Yeah.
$50 for the uncensored version,
Right.
where we say all sorts of crazy shit. It's actually exactly the same as this, with the exception one swear, not censored per video.
Yeah, you miss out on one little beep.
Yep.
Get one extra word.
And you'll never say it could have been anything.
Yeah. Could have not been a swear word. Just said something random.
Yeah, we might have just beeped it just to pique your interest and sell something to you.
It's money grab. All right, next up, Ace's opponent, we have Jalen Blaze. This is his second appearance on SWF Friday Night Conquer. He's coming in at 6'4", weighing 265 from Burlington, North Carolina.
Big dude. Every time I see him, big ass dude, but he's nimble too, which I think is a very dangerous combination.
Yeah, I agree. I also really enjoy his theme music. It's like really catchy and gets stuck in your head.
Yeah, I like it. I like the whole aesthetic. Almost with the like, I don't know how to describe it. It doesn't really make sense, but almost like the eye aesthetic gives me almost a little bit of Boogeyman
Yeah,
with like the sharp teeth as well.
I kind of get that.
Yeah. I always liked Boogeyman. Except just kidding, he's not real. It's not a real character.
No, it's just from my nightmares.
Yeah, I was talking about the literal Boogeyman who haunts my dreams, actually.
Yeah. He reminds me of my nightmares.
Yeah, it reminds me of my pure terror.
Throwing him over his shoulder.
Into a side headlock.
For a moment,
This
I
is a
thought that
tough
was a
spot to be in.
tap out or something.
That would have been kind of crazy.
Like a 10-second
Immediately
match.
tap out. Yeah, that would have been probably the quickest that we will ever have in that scenario.
Is he wearing down his head,
honestly, though, it would be kind of interesting. Just throwing them around.
Dropping him down.
Hammerlock sidewalk slam.
He's going up.
Into a fist drop.
You know, I really thought that might have been it.
Looks like he might have let him up. I mean, getting punched in the face from that magnet, like that altitude, like most people, I think, would be out in that scenario.
Did he just bust him open?
Busted open now, yeah.
This is quick.
Yeah, this is a kind of a brutal beatdown that we're seeing right now, but it'll be interesting to see if Ace can come back.
I believe he's got some fire left
Oh,
in
a
him.
little bit of mockery going on now. I always love to see it, though. I like bad guys. What can I say?
You gotta throw some attitude in there sometime.
Yeah, a little bit of attitude. That was kind of an interesting combo.
Yeah.
The roll.
Oh, he's got him up.
And there's a gorilla press, but he fights out of it. Impressive.
Roll up.
Going for a quick pin.
Just a 1 count that time.
Hey, sometimes you can score a roll up, and it looked like that was what he was going for.
This might be the
That was
comeback ace.
kind of like that was kind of like a punch GTS almost. That was very impressive.
Rolling Thunder.
Rolling Thunder. I always forget what that's called. Oh, kind of like a sling. I don't know what I'm saying. Sling roundhouse, I guess.
Come on, ref, get out of the way.
Yeah, you're in the middle of the action, sir.
Also, our normal ref is on vacation again, apparently. I didn't get
Yeah,
that
I guess
memo.
he didn't show up today.
He's gonna get fired.
Honestly, good riddance. Let's keep this ref. He's making better calls, I think, in general.
It might
And I'm
be a
not
little
only
biased.
saying that. I don't think there's any bias behind that whatsoever. This is
Go
a
for the
superplex to the outside.
Oh man, that hurt for both
That,
of them.
oh yeah. I mean, slow to get up there. The crowd's loving it though.
Yeah, they got that "This is awesome" chant.
Yeah. I would love to hear the crowd chant a bit more in general on these.
Yeah, they're a little
Get a
quiet
little more
sometimes.
of those. Yeah. They're just kind of there.
Got him in the corner.
Well, now they're reacting now. Maybe I just wasn't paying attention before though.
Ooh, the
Coast to
kick.
coast knee. Going for it.
Just the one
Kick
count.
out at one. Honestly, impressive. But it looks like he's trying to get him back up. Could this be a signature? He's caught on him right now. It looks.
Got a little stuck, but all good.
He's just dragging him though. But he manages to fight it off. Kind of looked like he hit him with his shoulder there.
Oh,
Throws him
straight
into
to
the ref. Trying to throw him again into the opposite ropes. Ducking under it.
Oh,
But he
reversal.
fights him off. Impressive stuff there. Going for like a comeback maneuver.
Swing blade.
Into a sling blade. I always like that move.
Just a 2 count. It's getting closer to that 3.
Yeah. Jalen's got to get some offense going here for sure.
Yeah, he's taking a beating.
Lifting him up. What are we looking for here? Backpack stunner.
That might be enough to put him away.
Could put it away. I think that would put it away.
No.
But he manages. Still some fight left in him. He's climbing, going up top. I think that's his finish right there. Shooting star press. I think that's it. I don't see them getting back up from that.
And that's enough for him.
That's enough. That is Ace pulling out a win.
It's very different from how the match started. Turn that one around really quick.
Really turn that one around.
It's a good performance, though.
Good performance for sure.
All right. So right here we have a special announcement coming from the tag team loose ends that they posted on their social media. They said, last week we made our tag team debut. No flashy words, no shortcuts, just heart. Against a team like Salvation, we had to earn every second of that win. We're not here to disrespect, we're here to represent. The grind, the passion, the fight. We are loose ends. We tied up one last week, but we're just getting started. To every team in the SWF locker room, if you want a challenge built on respect and real competition, we're ready. We don't back down, and we finish what we start.
It was impressive to read that with such accuracy and timing.
Almost fumbled a couple times, but...
You're going to have to read all of those.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be able to do that.
I might have read that a couple times beforehand.
Slacking a little bit. Here's Selena Vane right off the bat. And I was not prepared at all for her to pop up. But luckily, she's still making her entrance, which is pretty interesting so far. She's from the Bronx, New York. Standing tall at 5'7" and 121 pounds here.
I think so far with her competition, I think she might be 1-0. I don't remember. I know she's at least got one win, but I can't remember if she has a loss yet or not.
I will probably have to look at our records there, but
don't quote me.
It sounds right to me. I can't prove you wrong. So, and up next, we've got Alexa Adams, another returning member from last week. She is from the other side of darkness. At 6 feet tall and 190 pounds. It is interesting to me that she's from the other side of darkness, whereas Ace Adams is from your darkest fears.
Yeah, didn't we cover last week that the other side of darkness would be light?
Yeah, it's kind of it's up in the air, really. There's inconclusive evidence.
It's a gray area.
It's kind of a morally gray dilemma. One of the great thought experiments of our generation. Where is the other side of darkness? Historians have been pondering this for centuries now. Still no answer.
Should I ask?
We solved it.
Geography
week
teacher?
2. That's a good idea. They might know a little bit more. I thought you said geology.
No.
I was like, the fuck is he gonna do?
Show me his favorite.
That one might have to be censored. I don't know. I don't know how. Are we going for PG era, or are we going for?
We're going for whoever
everyone's
watches.
favorite. Yeah, attitude era, ruthless aggression. All of these things that are hypothetical.
We're going for the SWF
in any capacity. Yeah, in which I occasionally slip up and don't say family-friendly things.
It's all good.
A little more than occasionally now, but...
All right. Coming in next, we have one and only Cowgirl Cassidy Rose. She's coming in at 5'5", weighing 115 from Austin, Texas.
She's a little shorter than Megumi, but a little heavier, too.
Yeah. There's a little balance there.
A little balance for sure.
Well, I will say there's something about the cowboy hat, or cowgirl hat, I should say, or just cow hat.
Cow hat. The cow mask.
Yeah, fits the vibe for sure.
Sure.
And the last competitor of this fatal four-way women's competition here, we have the self-proclaimed Greek goddess, Rami. She is coming in at 6'3", weighing 205, from Athens, Greece.
Solid aesthetic. She may be self-proclaimed as the Greek goddess, but I have proclaimed her Muscle Mommy Rami.
Yeah, I think that one's
spelled with an O, and that's trademarked. So nobody take that. I will sue you.
I'll have my lawyer ready.
Yeah, I'll have my lawyer prepare on standby for that. But I do like her entrance always. It's on the longer end, but it's a very classic feel for sure.
Yeah, I really do like her the theme music. I'm a fan of heavier music like this, so it's right up my alley.
Yeah, it is pretty great. I also am a big fan of the metal genre.
Something about listening to heavy screaming music and throwing things is always a good competition or a comparison.
For sure, especially in the gym. Nothing like it.
Nothing like throwing weights at people in the gym.
Throwing weights at full speed at anyone who gets in my way.
That's why I've been through 30 gyms in the past 12 months.
Anyone who crosses me. I've been banned from over 500 gyms.
All right, this is a very first fatal four-way. And in the
first
women's
it's kind of free for all. This is a no DQ match as well, just to give everyone an insight there.
Yeah, it's going to be a little spicy.
Going right off the bat for a pin.
Rami was not feeling that.
No. And dang, just kind of getting pieced up right now.
Vane took that to heart. That she broke up that pin.
I've seen Cass here go for the same move in every match, and I don't. Oh shit! Double punch, and I don't think it's connected a single time.
Oh shit!
Into a sunset flip. Pretty impressive there. Rami tends to get a little out-muscled from what I'm seeing so far, despite the nickname. But she might prove me wrong, you know?
Yeah, you know, I don't know.
Ooh,
she might be able to pull off some
defeat on that one.
good moves here.
A lot of good moves here.
Oh,
into
a pin here.
Yeah, going for a scissor there.
Vane's going up. Oh, got the.
That was pretty cool. And into the kind of a team up. That was pretty.
It was a nice little combo.
A coordinated attack. Could we be seeing the start of a new friendship?
Yeah.
I doubt it, but you never know. Here comes in Uranagi. We saw this last week. It's a great move.
Got the chair
Vane
out.
Pulling out the chair, yeah. Going right for that chair. Ooh. And Alexa Adams there into a spear. Another one of my favorites. Never gets old to watch.
Vane's showboating a little bit outside.
It's a little hard to keep track of everyone in these Fatal Fours, but it's, so far, you know, pretty interesting. It's kind of like two different things going on inside and outside the ring.
Vane is just adding to it.
Vane has been taunting for what feels like a full minute and a... And Cassidy grabs the chair, not
throwing it.
Not even using it, just throwing it. There's a moonsault onto Alexa Adams. Yeah. Having a steel chair thrown at you can't be... But gets an elbow to the face for that trouble. And here comes the kendo stick.
Yeah, we got the kendo stick out now. I feel like this match is about to get really nasty.
Yeah. Depends on if they really start using the weapons effectively. Oh, Hurricane Rana or flip, maybe. There's a pin. Not even a 1, though.
I think a second ago I saw Alexa pull out a headbutt. That does not fit well.
Not feel good for anyone involved, for sure. Here comes Cass going around again with the prettiest moonsault ever.
Not another kendo. Ooh.
First one's not even broken. She just wanted another.
She broke that one.
Well, that one's broken now, yeah. Grabbing the steel chair.
Throwing it again.
Taste of her own medicine there. Hoisting her up. Into a
elbow drop.
Elbow drop there. Could we be looking at a pin? Rami still has Cass up. Might be hesitating a little. That could have been a pin right there.
That's true.
But here comes Alexa Adams. This could be a... Ooh, I don't even know what to call that move, but it was cool. It was like an F5 into an Nuggy.
Yeah, that was...
I gotta figure out what that's called, because that was very cool. Rami was trying to showboat a little there, and it kind of backfired. Same thing into...
Oh, wow. Okay.
That was the Stun Dog Millionaire. Better known as the Sharpshooter. Or Six Shooter. Sorry. Way too similar to the name Sharpshooter.
Caught Alexa and Rami in that one.
Yeah, kind of
Vane showboating again.
Crazy. It's her thing, I guess. She loves to taunt.
Very much. They're all taunting a lot.
Yeah, just got kind of tackled there. It's a lot of interesting moves being pulled out here. But I'm pretty sure this is not false count anyway. So, got a pin inside the ring.
Missing the moonsault outside.
It's a painful way to land.
Alexa got that chair. Oh,
the kendo still connects first. Throws it. I'm not sure why they're throwing these so much. But Muscle Mommy Rami doing a lot of taunting here too. Everyone's pulling out the taunts today.
I think Vane just went for a Superman punch.
Oh, Irish whip to the corner. There's that chair. Looks like it's finally done.
Going for the pin.
There goes Cass.
Vane breaking it up
immediately broken up by Vane, who grabs into a Frankensteiner.
Ooh. Around the back of the neck.
Which is another name that I really love because of how stupid it is.
Interesting connection.
Robbie for a roll up there. But it's immediately kicked out on. Goes for a punch. Another punch. Could be looking at something big here. Oh. Big power bomb there.
Wondering if
broken
Alexa
up by Alexa, yeah. I was saying she was kind of like doing her thing there.
Missing the dive.
Still kind of made a loose connection. This could be bad. But fights it off. No.
So somebody got busted open.
Someone just got busted open. Yeah, somebody just got busted open. I think it was Cass.
Yeah, I would think so.
She's taken a lot of beatings in her time here, for sure. Might be better suited as a manager. Oh, connection with both, too.
Going for the pin.
This could be it.
Kicks out,
but it's
too.
Not. Still going. Honestly thought that would be it. That was like the chance of no one else was there to break it up.
Alexa's
Another one just got busted open. We've got a roll up. Only a 1 count though. Rami punched to the face on that one into like a torture rack here. Another one of those. I don't know what to call that. It's kind of like an F5 into a power bomb. Still cool. There's the sunset flip again. And the kendo stick is out. But fights it off. Actually knocks it out of the ring. Rami doing a lot better in this match, for sure.
Yeah, I agree. I think she's able to actually perform.
Yeah. Found a bit of success here. going for something big, and an elbow drop, running elbow drop.
Vane just letting
This could be this could be a big opportunity. I think I might have jinxed her, sadly, by saying that she was doing much better. But
She got
into
nervous.
the corner. Yeah, she heard all the talk. Cass knocks down.
Vane going for the pin on Rami.
Oh, this could be it.
Is it enough to do it? Cass coming in. Too late.
It was too late. A bit too late. Vane pulls out the win to clinch this main event, the first free-for-all this time.
There we are.
And that does it for our show this week.
Yeah, that was a good performance from all of them. Vane wins the first Fatal 4-Way in the women's division. That was
Good to see it. See you guys next week.
Thank you guys so much for watching for Friday Night Conquered. If you like the video, make sure to subscribe and like, and we'll see you guys in the next episode. Later.
Bye.